This is going to be weird because we're used to having a bunch of people on, and I don't know if we'll have a bunch of people on because
we're mostly Facebook. That last time, pretty much every time we do it, it's like Facebook and YouTube, so we get more Facebooks than YouTube. So it might not.
Well, it's because we've left you guys. That's what happened. We abandoned you guys over here. Not on purpose, but that's just kind of how things went down. And I know there's a lot of people on YouTube who are like, what happened to you guys? We're here.
We're back.
We're back. I'm so sorry. Things have been nuts. So if you're coming over from Facebook, hey guys, thank you for joining us over here too. If you're strictly on YouTube, we're so sorry. We're back. We're going to be here more often now. We missed you. And we're going to give you a rundown today of what the heck has been going on. If you saw the reel that we posted on Instagram and Facebook this morning, dress number one won the poll. So she's wearing that. Thank you guys for your help with that. That was fun. And and yeah, hey everybody, good to see your face. You're good to see your icons. Good to see your little profile pictures. So yeah, we were just gonna talk. We're not gonna be on forever. We're not gonna do an hour live. This is gonna be half an hour or less. So we're just gonna get you guys caught up right now. But the main thing is I want to let you know that we are going to be here more often. We are going to be live on YouTube more often. We have been for the last few months going live twice a day on Facebook, and we're going to switch that up. We're going to give up one of those Facebook lives and we're going to do it on YouTube instead. Our hope is to, and always has been since the beginning of the year, our goal has been to build our YouTube audience. And so we're here, we're focusing on that. We're going to spend more time with you guys, hopefully going to upload some videos, going to do some live streams, going to get to know you guys better. So you can help us by helping us by sharing, right? Our goal is to we're at 15,000 YouTube subscribers right now. We'd love to get that to 50,000. So any help that you can provide for that by sharing the YouTube lives and asking people to subscribe to our YouTube, any other people you know that follow people on YouTube, we would love that. Thank you so much. We pretty much left off, I think, in December, right? Or January. Like, I think the last thing that YouTubers saw was that we were leaving the house in West Palm Beach where we stayed for Anna's treatment last year in Florida, right? I think, one of the last videos was you've probably seen a few things here and there piecemeal. But what happened was we ended up leaving a month sooner than expected because Anna had an audition that she got pinned for, which means that she potentially could have received the role. It was down to the last few people, and she was one of those few people. And that would have filmed up in Canada. And we wanted to take her to New York to get new braces. And so we had to hurry up and get out of Florida and get back to Michigan, because if we would have had to be in Canada in January or February for that filming, then we would have had to switch out clothes. We had only Florida clothes, right? Like we would have been freezing. So we were like, hurry up and get back north so we can get our stuff, right? So this was back in December, like right around Christmas time or just after Christmas time, when we figured out that this was going to be our life. And so we packed up in January and we left the house in West Palm Beach at the end of January, and we started our trek north to Michigan by way of New York. We went to New York for 10 days. Yeah, we were there for 10 days. We got Anna's braces made, which she's wearing right now. And how awesome are they? How awesome are these braces?
They're great.
They are the best braces.
That's my foot.
That's yeah. So she's wearing them. Trust us. She's got them on. They're fantastic. How great are they?
They're so great.
They're so great. She loves them so much more. They fit her so much better. Yeah, they've been helping adjust her feet. Her walking has been better. It's been really exciting. And actually, I think we're about to plan a trip back because it's been like 6 months, so they can be adjusted, or she can have new ones made if she needs to. So we went to New York for 10 days. That was our first time.
Yeah, I've never been.
in New York. That was pretty cool experience. And then we drove from New York to Michigan. And when we got back to Michigan, our plan was to either head out for the filming if she got the role, which she didn't end up getting it. It went to a Canadian girl. Or B, if she didn't get the role, just stay in Michigan, right? We planned we were going to be home for a while. Erin had been to the house before. If you guys haven't, if you haven't been up to date since December, this is Erin. He's my husband. We got married December 22nd, and we're a family now, just in case you're a little further out of the loop. But Erin had been to the house in Michigan before because he helped us drive down to Florida the first time. But we were getting settled in as a family, right? And our goal for the year, one of our goals was to build our YouTube. We planned that last year. But also our goal was to move. So we knew we weren't going to be staying in Michigan long term. But we really thought we would move like
summer or fall.
Right. Like later in the year. We thought we'd be in Michigan for a little while. We'd go up north in the summer, and then we'd keep looking for places in Florida, and then eventually meander our way back down here so we could be closer to Anna's treatment center, right? She gets all of her treatment down here in West Palm Beach at the Paley Institute. And so we've been traveling back and forth from Michigan to Florida for almost 4 years now. And as you can imagine, that's very expensive. I have to pay rent back in Michigan and rent in Florida. 2 full expensive rents at the same time, plus all the travel expenses, plus all the medical expenses, everything else. So it finally just made sense bringing Erin on board, us being a family, like, let's just up and move, right? So we were looking at places, and we had our wish list in mind, a whole big long wish list, right? Because when you start off with all these, like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this.
Not very realistic, but
no,
it's fun though.
You're not going to get everything you want,
fun to
but
fantasize.
Yeah, you start off with high goals, and then you adjust accordingly, right? And that's what we figured. We'd start off with a whole list that included more space and an office and a guest room and a pool for Anna to go swimming all the time so she could build her strength, and all these bells and whistles that, housing in Florida is insane right now. Some of you guys may know it has inflated over the last year or two. The prices have gone way up, and places that we were looking at in West Palm Beach that had everything on our wish list were going for somewhere around $6,000 a month, guys.
I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Okay, $6,000 a month. Who can afford that? I have no idea. Certainly not us. So what we figured would happen is we would be looking at places the whole first part of the year, and then eventually we'd drop some things off of our wish list and say, okay, we can't have a pool, we can't have a guest room. What can we afford, right? And we'd find something later in the year, late summer, early fall. But somehow, miracle of whatever you want to believe in, all those wonderful things that make things happen, it happened for us. We were sitting there late one night looking at what was available, and bam, there was a house that met all of our wish list items within our budget. And at first I was like, this is a scam, because there's a lot of those happening in Florida too. Like, people, there's scammers. There's always scammers preying on people. And I looked at it again, and I said, this looks pretty legit. And I looked up the address, and I looked up the people that the address was attached to. And I said, they look pretty legit. And Erin and I looked at each other, and we were like, should we apply? Oh, well, what can it hurt, right? Let's apply and see what happens. So we applied, and we were the first ones to apply. And there were other people that swooped in after us, and they told the landlords, hey, we'll give you the entire year of rent up front if you rent it to us. Or we'll give you $200, $300 more per month than you're asking for if you give it to us. But we had already arranged a video tour with the owners of the house at that point, because they got back to us right away. And they got to meet us and meet Anna. So they gave us the house. Like, we got everything on our wish list within our budget.
a screened-in pool.
Yeah, a
That's
screened-in
even
pool.
better.
It's even better. It is. And so this happened, though. The thing is, we got home back to Michigan February 17th from New York. And this happened March 8th.
Yeah.
So we were home all of 2.5 weeks, right? And then we were like, oh my gosh, we're moving to Florida. We're moving to Florida now. We're like moving right now. It's like, that's it. Our whole life is changing. So you want to come here and sit on my lap? Because you're moving around too much. This is not a dancing video.
I got something to show
Come here.
and tell, Will.
Okay, well, you can show and tell. Come here.
Can I
After,
sit here?
no, come here. After we're done explaining everything, which is what we planned for this live, right? Do you want to tell them what happened after we got the house? What was that like? Packing and getting ready to move.
Hard.
Hard? It was a lot of work, huh?
You
Yeah.
gotta tell them how long we were in Ann Arbor for.
Yeah, well, like I said, it was 2.5 weeks before we signed the lease. And then that was March 8th. What day did we leave? What day did we leave and drive to Florida?
It's the 18th or something.
The 25th. So like we packed up our entire house and put everything into U-Haul bins that were shipped down separately and loaded up our van and drove 17 hours straight down to Florida. By the way, let me tell you, the reason we drove 17 hours straight, that wasn't the plan. We had planned on taking a week to get down here, but Miss Thing here got pinned for yet another project that we may have had to fly out to LA for, right? So we were like, we got to hurry up now and get to Florida because she might be going out to LA. So we drove 17 hours straight. I drove through the night, then I slept and Aaron drove, and then Aaron slept and I drove. And we made it down here that Sunday at the end of March, like 3 weeks. 3 weeks we packed up our house and we moved. Rita says you were in Michigan long enough for Aaron to break a couple ribs.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually broke them, but yeah, that was tough too. So I mean, that's the big news. We live in Florida now. We're in the Orlando area. We have a whole house, which is crazy. It's beautiful. We love it. We've been very happy here, but we're still unpacking and we're still setting up, and it's still crazy. And all the things that come with moving, changing your address and getting your new ID. And I have to move, the company and the nonprofit and all that crazy stuff it's still going on. Yeah, those are the big updates, huh? And we finally got back to homeschooling. So Anna's back in school doing her daily schoolwork. What else has happened? Anything really exciting to share? That's the biggest thing. Do you guys did anybody who's exclusively on YouTube who hasn't seen us in a while, do you have any questions? Like, I just want to get you guys caught up. That's the whole point of being on today, is to get you guys caught up to speed. So when we start going live on here more frequently now, you're not like, what the heck happened? Where have you been? Oh yeah, Blues Clues. Good point, Leanne. So Anna did have her Blues Clues episode released on May 13th. If you didn't see that, she was on an episode of Blues Clues, and that was really fun. You can see the video of that on our website. If you go to the acting page of our website, amcprincessanna.com. You can click on the Anna Lee tab in the menu. It'll take you to her acting page, and you can scroll down to the bottom and watch the video of her on Blues Clues. So that's fun. She's had a lot of auditions since we got here, especially voiceover auditions, but nothing else has panned out yet. Oh yes, Carol's right. My dad visited, and Nancy, his girlfriend Nancy, they came down for a visit already a few weeks back, like when we were still in the throes of like moving in. But we got the guest room set up for them, and they visited for a few days, which was really wonderful. And the one of the most exciting parts about it was that they stayed with Anna one day while Aaron and I had our first date. Like our first real date, where we went out just alone, the two of us, and we went to Disney World. We went to the Magic Kingdom. So it was pretty funny. We scoped it out because we're planning on taking this one for her 7th birthday this year, as most of you guys know. And so we wanted to have a better sense of what the heck we're doing when we go. Yes, don't forget. Thank you, Lola. Don't forget to hit the bell. So if you're newer over here, you're watching us. Like we said, we really want to build up our YouTube audience this year. That's a really important goal for us. And we'd like to get our goal right now is to get to 50,000 subscribers. So please click the subscribe button. It's free. I don't like that they use the term subscribe over here because it makes it sound like a paid thing. It's not a paid thing. Subscribe on YouTube means follow. It's the same thing as the Facebook follow. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't be afraid of it. You'll be able to subscribe to our page, and then you'll be able to click the little bell, and that will give you notifications when we go live over here so you don't miss anything. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Katrina. Katrina says, congratulations on your new home. I'm so happy for you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Melissa says, I can't believe she's going to be 7. I know. Isn't that crazy? So there's people who have been following us since she was a baby. It's mind-blowing. She's getting too big. Too big. What did you want to show and tell? We've got a few minutes left before we go.
I'm going to show them the rolly thing that rolls around.
What rolly thing?
Oh, that wind up.
Oh, not today. Maybe we'll do that on the live later on Facebook because we're not really set up to share things down low. Yeah.
It's fine.
Leanne says, I'm wearing blue for AMC awareness starting tomorrow. Thank you, Leanne. Yeah, so that's another thing I should tell you before we go. June is Arthrogryposis Awareness Month. Every year in June, we share Anna's awareness videos. We share information about Anna's condition. It's a big push to get as many people as we can to know about her condition, to learn how to say it. And, you know, it's a big push to raise money for our nonprofit. We started a nonprofit in 2020 called Helping AMC Families, and we have been so blessed with donations, and we've been able to help a lot of AMCers. I mean, with great things like we helped an adult AMCer get a wheelchair accessible vehicle so she could get to work. We helped a 10-year-old AMCer get a wheelchair accessible bathroom so she could shower herself and toilet and wash her hands. She wasn't even able to get into the bathroom in her wheelchair. We've helped many little AMCers get down here to Florida for their medical care at the Paley Institute. And we're continuing every month. Our nonprofit gives $5,000 to an AMCer or an AMC family to help them with their medical needs. So that money goes to a really good place. You know, we got a lot of help when Anna was little to get down here to Florida for her surgeries, and we always wanted to pass that along. We've always wanted to pay it forward. So now we can. So all of this month of June is going to be about raising awareness and raising money for the nonprofit. We're going to be posting some new reels of Anna showing you how she does some things with arthrogryposis, as well as the old ones that she made when she was just 3. So that'll be fun to see. You can see those on Instagram and Facebook. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't have a way to share those short videos. They only do 15 seconds. But the other thing that we're going to be talking about, we're going to be doing giveaways surrounding the awareness series of videos that Anna made. I don't think we're going to be reposting them. We'll continue going live, and there's a whole beautiful jewelry collection that our friend Leisha is releasing. It has little royal blue awareness ribbons inside the jewelry. It's gorgeous. And most of the profits from those pieces of jewelry are also going to our nonprofit. So if you're interested in jewelry and you like gorgeous things, definitely take a look at those when they're released tomorrow. Anything else? Anything I'm forgetting before we go?
Oh, is there a little, wasn't there going to be like some giveaways or?
Yeah, I just mentioned that. We're going to be doing, we'll talk about that more tomorrow.
We're
going to be doing some giveaways. What'd I miss?
You missed talking about that I was going to name the 3 pieces of the jewelry.
Oh, yes, Anna. Well, you already did name them, but we'll reveal more about that tomorrow when we officially kick off Arthrogryposis Awareness Month. So tune in tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow. Might be later. Right now, unfortunately, we can't really set a specific time when we're going to go live on each platform because our schedule is just, you know, and with this one, we can't always like, okay, hurry up, we got to be on right now. But we will do our best to get into a cadence of regularity, both over here and on Facebook. We will be going live on both YouTube and Facebook each day this month. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I hope to see more of you over here. I hope to see new people over here. That would be really fantastic if we can get some new people that hang out on YouTube over here to find our channel. And
Aaron sees an alligator.
yes, Aaron saw an alligator. Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Samantha. Tell them about that, babe.
Oh yeah, I saw my alligator in a retention pond just near a shopping mall. It was pretty awesome.
Just floating along,
Just hanging out in the suburbs.
doing its thing.
Just floating
Oh
along.
gosh. Oh yeah, there's a like button. Sarah Jean says there's like a thumbs up if you like that we're back on YouTube and you like that we're giving you updates. Click that little thumbs up and like this video.
There's a thumbs down and the thumbs up.
Yeah. You can thumbs down it if you want, but the thumbs up would be really nice. That should help YouTube share our video out a little bit more. All right, guys, I think we're going to go. We're trying, one of our other goals this month is we're going to start keeping our live streams shorter so people can come back and watch them back without it taking up too much time. So I think we've updated you on everything at this point.
I think so, yeah.
And if you have questions, leave them in the comments. We'll check at some point and hopefully try to answer, or maybe one of our moderators. And we will see you guys later over on Facebook. Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. Love y'all. I'm so glad we're back on YouTube.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.